Hi, Sammie.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. We're all having a good time. It's Labor Day weekend.
Sure are.
So tell me a little bit about, because you've been a part of this ballroom scene for many years, and you've been a con, you've been, you're a legacy now. So tell me a little bit about how you came into this scene and why this scene is important to you.
Wow. Well, first off, when I came out into the scene, I came out walking face originally, but that didn't really work out too well, so I Vogue Femme now. But why I find the scene very important to me, I feel it's a community that I've found a place in. I really belong, and a lot of my family is built around here. Positive, negative, man to female, male to female, the extra and all that good stuff, but it's everything that I actually wanted it to be.
So this scene, the ballroom scene, the family that you created within the scene, do you feel as a Vogue Femme that you've been represented in the proper, in the proper way as somebody who's artistically showcasing their talent as a Vogue Femme?
Actually, yes, because I'm a very low-key kind of person. I don't need someone always out there rah-rah. We can be rah-rah, and that's what I like, that we have that undertone. But as a legacy, as far as them representing me, when it comes down to when we gotta get the nitty-gritty, we get nitty-gritty. We're about business. But then when it's family time, it's family time, and I'm loving it.
That's cool.
I can't complain.
Do you feel that you've been, given the fair treatment in the ballroom scene? Since you've been voguing for so long?
Is there any fair treatment? Really? No.
Is there fair? You tell me.
Well, as a Vogue Femme now, I've been voguing for a long time, but I've been on and off with it. So.
Do you feel like you're one of the girls that people should watch out for? Well, not girls, but you know what I mean.
Right now,
girls means butch queens. For those who don't understand the Luna show, that means a man. But do you feel like that within our own scene, do you get the fair chance? Because I know you come out pretty much every other ball. You come out and you showcase, and I know you as my own child. But do you feel that you're treated fairly when you are voguing?
To be honest, it's a 50-50 thing. I have to make my presence known. If I don't make it known, then I expect to get the treatment that I receive. Such as nowadays, I'm getting the recognition that I deserve because I come out and I do what I do, and I'm putting filler into it, as opposed to when I used to put filler into it and disappear for like years on end, and then come back, I expect to have the same status. It makes no sense. But right now, yeah, I feel like getting treated fairly.
What's your favorite move to do when you're doing Vogue Femme?
My favorite, I love catwalking.
Give me a little interpretation. What's a catwalk? That cat. So do you feel that a lot of people get by but just like dip to dip and not vogue, or do you feel like the art of voguing is gone?
The art of voguing is actually gone now. That's the way I should just see it.
And why do you say that?
A lot of the elements aren't being portrayed the way they should be. Like the voguing consists of 5 elements, technically 6, and all you get is stunts and dips.
So you feel like a lot of people dip and no performance?
And neglect the fact that it consists of hands, consists of duck walks.
But do you feel like that's a part of the evolution of what voguing is? Because I remember when I was growing up, a lot of people thought that voguing was dying because a lot of the young girls were doing these dramatic things and they felt that it wasn't portraying the feminine incontinence of what performance was. So do you think that this is just part of the evolution of voguing, or do you feel like this is just a lot of people are just lazy and they don't want to use their hand performance and they're trying to change the rules?
You can't evolve without remembering where you're coming from. That's what I say. And when it comes down to that, to each their own, because everybody has their own style of performing. Don't forget the basics before you can evolve, because there's no evolution with nothing. You can't evolve from anything. So yeah, nowadays I really do feel that, personally that some girls are being lazy, because you got the hand skills, why not pull it out? Especially when it knows that's when you can turn it. So I mean, come on, you're neglecting the fact that it consists of those elements.
And what's your favorite hand movement?
I really don't have one because I don't have to.
What do you mean? Wait, you were just saying.
I neglect it, but I practice sometimes. I like giving the figure 8.
So you think the art of voguing is going to evolve into something else? Is that what your heart tells you?
My heart tells me that it's not going to be voguing anymore after a while. It's going to become more like, with the way things are starting to look, it's going to become more mainstream hip-hop. And it's like, that's...
But in a way, that's what they said about breakdancing when they came in. People thought that voguing was going to blend, and then it didn't. Do you feel like...
Well, the way
because voguing is voguing. Yeah. Now there's like whacking and like Europe.
You got people in hip hop dipping calling it the 5,000. So what do you expect it to look like? It's more like now.
But do you feel like the ballroom scene should get its recognition? And
of course. To me, the ballroom scene is like gay Hollywood, and it's like that's a place where that's why I live for it, because you feel belong, and when you get your name there, it's like you that top celebrity that everybody knows, everybody goes up for, no matter what age, what size, skin shade, or whatever. And that's what I like. And if that became mainstream, you know how many other people who are on the low or dealing with their own questioning status may come out and just say, hey, I'm a gay man and I'm loving it because of this and that and the third.
So what's one thing that keeps you in the ballroom scene? What's one path, behind it? Because, you Vogue and all of that, but what behind it keeps you saying, you know what, I like this scene and I'm going to continue to do it?
My passion for art. Because no matter how voguing may look nowadays, it's still art. And the difference that comes out of it is like Cassandra Ebony. She's such an athlete to the point where it's like, dance looks like something that you want to really be doing and go hard at. Cassandra Ebony. And it's like when you see it, when you see her go off, she gives you those spins and everything is so elastic with her. And it's like, okay, if I brush up on my art skills, maybe I could do just as good. So that's why I live for the art of it.
So do you feel like Cassandra Ebony is one of the people that, in a way, although you're older, you look up to?
Yeah, I would say that. Because despite what she's gone through, she still comes out and does what she does. And she does it well. I mean, there's no doubt about it. She always snatches when she walks. And I've only walked against her one time, but, it's okay.
So what do you think of the future of the ballroom scene in whole?
I think the future of the ballroom scene in whole, as in where it's going to progress to, is going to be something different. It's going to evolve to the point where everyone's going to be more unified than diversified. Everyone's going to be more in a wavelength where everyone understands each other a little bit better, just a little bit, with transitions, with lifestyles, and the choices they make.
But you know what's funny is that's how it started. Before houses, they were individuals, and individuals represented what later became the ballroom scene. So in a way, that sounds like what you're saying.
Yeah.
Each individual brings his own specialness.
Yeah,
and in a way, we're all special, and that's what's beautiful.
And not being categorized, and I understand the significance of certain categories, but I mean, when you're not categorized and you have your own individuality about certain stuff, it makes you feel special. It makes you feel recognized.
Okay. So, any last thoughts or some words of wisdom you would like to let some young people that are watching this video?
Learn it, love it, and live it.
Yeah, that's my motto.